Hello, my name is Sharina. I'm eat.log.repeat on Instagram and here on YouTube. Today I'm going to do a review of Kolour Cafe's new Kaku notebook. I'm quite lucky because I'm visiting her right now and I got to see these notebooks. And it's not even released yet. It's going to be released soon. And I just wanted to show you what she has and do a flip through. And yeah, let's start. But before I do that, I just wanted to tell you what I'm planning to do on this episode. So first I'm going to show you a flip through of the pages, what it is. So I'm going to try to be factual about it. And then second is my impressions. No, actually that will be third. The second one will be sort of a comparison and try to preempt the questions that the people might have, and also the questions that I had when I came here and asked her, like, okay, what's this, what's that, because you want to know this when you're buying a planner. And so let's begin. So this is a Kaku notebook. Kaku means to write in Japanese, and at the back of the notebook it says that Kaku means to write, not loudly, not perfectly, just enough to remember. So each of the notebook will have that. The material is actually very nice. It's called it's a faux leather, so it's got that leathery feel to it. And this notebook comes in 3 colors. So this is the sakura or the blush pink or peach, the dark brown, and the cocoa malt. The size of these notebooks, is a TN size. So if for those not aware of a TN size, this is a 210 millimeters to 110 millimeters, or 21 by 11 centimeters. So that's a standard TN size, and this is quite thick. This is 200 millimeters or 20 centimeters. For reference, how thick it is. Oops. This is a standard TN size. I'm going to talk about this a bit later. And that's how thick it is. You can see that? It is thick. So now let's go to the rest of the pages. Let's go through the pages. So this is the monthly pages, and there's 12 pages of this. 12 spreads of the monthly page. And you'll notice this is undated. It's meant to be undated. I don't think there will be a dated notebook, but don't quote me on that one. But so yeah, this is undated and it's meant to be undated, and from what I know, this is designed to be very minimalistic, and it's designed to adjust to the person using it. So you have a lot of freedom to use this one because the options are quite endless depending on how you use it, really. So there's 12 of that. And then comes daily pages. So there's 365 pages of these. Again, undated, very minimalistic. There's a section there you can put numbers or your dates. It's up to you how you want to use it. And then you can barely see this, and it's meant to be that way. So these are lines, almost sort of like a third, bottom third of the page, and 2/3 of this is just blank page. Again, it's meant to be subtle. It's meant to sort of flow nicely, so you have the option if you just want a photo there and description there, and if you just want to fill this up, totally up to you. There is flexibility on this one. The reason why it's undated, because there are some people who will prefer journaling for 2, 3, 4 pages, but then sometimes you just want 1 page, and then sometimes you want a lot of pages. It's designed to adjust to how you journal. So I've been chatting with Aline, and she says she designed this to match her journaling style. So there's 365 pages of that. Let's talk about this later. 365, and then the last section is this. I forgot what she called this page, but I think it's like a dot grid, anything flexible page. Oh, anything page. So there's 10 pages of these at the back, and it's essentially just a blank, but blank or dotted. And you can see that it says reference, notes, stamp test, ink swatch, sketch archive, and draft. So as much as this is a design element, it's also a good way to use it as reference. So if you want to write something here, and let's say you do ink swatches, you just encircle that, do the ink swatch. If you want it for reference, do that, and then encircle notes, do that, and then on the next page, if you want to do a sketch, encircle that and do that. So, but you don't have to use that. It could be a design element, and you can use it however you want it. And that's it, really. So that's the last 10 pages, a total of 400 pages for all these. 3 sections, simple. Monthly, daily, reference, or anything page. They're all the same. Let's go do it sort of halfway, and you can see it lies beautifully. It's very flat, we said. This notebook comes, this is quite cool actually. I don't recall, I can't remember off the top of my head how many out there planners or notebooks with a bookmark, but she's included this one, and this actually has a let's do this, a personalized sort of divider marker. And I know you can personalize your notebooks on her website. I just had a quick look, and you can do up to 2 letters, I believe. But yeah, that is part of the options that she is offering. So you can just do this. And so this is, as I said, this is the dark brown. Let's go for the 3 other pages. So this is the peach and blush. It comes with, again, the bookmark tabs, and the peach comes with a peachy color ribbon, while the cocoa malt comes with pretty much the same colored ribbon. So the covers are faux leather with gold foiling with her Kolour Cafe. Right, I think I've covered, oh hold on, I forgot to mention about the paper. So the paper is I'm sorry, that's the most important part, the paper. The paper is let's go back. I'm so sorry. The paper is actually 75 GSM Cosmo Air paper, which comes from Japan. What do I think of the paper? So this one is thicker. If you're used to Hobonichi paper or Stylogy, this is thicker, and this is giving me the feeling of a Midori. Midori is slightly thick, and it's also on the cream side, and the feel of it doesn't have onion skin. It sort of has that matte, between matte and silky feel, and it is thick enough for fountain pen users, and it is made for fountain pen users in mind. So I remember her telling me, it's like, do you have different types of inks? Can you send it to me? And then it did, and she's done ink swatches. So what she's done is to make sure when she was selecting the paper, she wanted to make sure that it is fountain pen friendly, and there's no bleeding or with minimal ghosting. So that's the aim, and that's why she chose this Cosmo Air paper, and it is beautiful. Right, let's do the comparison, because some people are curious and it's like, okay, let's see how it compares to other paper. Right, bear with me. I'm going to show you a standard TN, and that's the color. You can see it's sort of off-white, and the cream paper, Midori cream paper, they're very famous for that. That's the comparison. You can see it's sort of off-white, and this is on the creamy side. I'm going to do a, I think it's the same thickness. Sorry, I'm going geeky here with my paper. I think Midori's paper is slightly thicker without looking at the facts. So that's the color comparison. What else? So it lays flat. Midori, I think that's it. Sorry, I'm going oh, hold on, let's have Hobonichi here, and that's the Hobonichi paper. This is onion skin. Definitely, this definitely feels very silky compared to this. In this is sort of, I don't know, it has a little bit of texture, but it's also silky on the hand. But you can see the color. Just look at the colors so you know, you're aware. So this is the Kolour Cafe, this is the Traveler's Notebook in cream, and this is the standard Hobo Weeks. Also comes as part of the price with a beautiful divider. This is, I think, a silk matte laminate cardboard, I think, and it says today, and at the back it's a dot grid. A simple design, flexible again. So to show you the paper, so you can do that, and can you see that? So you can see the grid, and it will help you sort of write straight. So yeah, you can, this will be your divider, bookmark, or again a line reference. So that's the notebook. Let's talk about the extras. This has extras. So this notebook is £39 as of filming this, and you can also purchase a £39 individually, or if you want to buy all three, £112. So you save a little, and so that's the price again as of filming this. Some people likes having cover, and that's me. That some people is me. I prefer having covers. So Aline also made this one, which is specifically made for the Kaku notebook, and then silver foiling. Open that so you can insert it here, insert, and then also you have that extra flap. I'll show you how it looks like with the notebook cover. It's quite a nice fit actually. Here you go. It's not nice, perfect fit, made for the Kaku notebook. And the cost, and you can see it matches It's like part of the whole design. And the cost of this, let me just check how much it costs. Yeah, it's £10 for the clear cover, and there's also an optional extra for stickers. I don't have it at the moment, but so for those people, and I know a few who prefers having everything matching, she's offering also a full year sticker sheet, which is 4 pages of stickers. So it has dates and months in it, and you can just, it's made for this notebook, so you can write the numbers on the side and the months, so everything is just matching. And that's an optional extra, and that costs £9 for a full year. So that four sheets of sticker is enough to do a full year of this notebook. Let's talk about this insert next. This is a traveler's notebook insert, a TN insert, TN size 210 by 110 millimeters. This is the Kaku insert, and this is made out of recycled coffee paper. You can see there. So this is recycled. How thoughtful, isn't it? Kolour Cafe, coffee, recycled. And then that's Kaku, and it is old gold foiling, I believe. This one's very thick. If you're used to TNs, this is definitely a thicker, sort of a 300 GSM, almost cardboard cover. And this is the paper. There's 100 writing pages, so 100 writing pages on this one, or 50 sheets of paper in total. Comes in dot grid or a grid. Do I have it here? Do I have it here? Oh, hold on. I just noticed this. Ha ha ha. Right. Notice anything? Do they look the same to you? I just noticed this. So this is Kaku. I think that's Kaku. And you can see there's a circle and then there's a square, because this notebook comes in dot grid and grid. Okay, well done, Elaine. I love that. I love that little detail. So the dot grid is 55 millimeters in height there. Some people want to know that, some people don't, but I'm telling you anyway, because you know, you just have to be thorough. And the next one is a grid one, which is a 4 millimeters. So yeah, I love that detail. I'm geeking here because I have a background on paper and publishing, so yeah. I love that. And I'm sorry. And this has the same paper, 75 GSM Cosmo Air paper from Japan. And I must say, I'm in love, because I love Midori paper and I'm a bit of a paper geek. Again, like this notebook, this is designed for fountain pen users in mind, so that there is no bleeding or with just minimum ghosting. So that's that. Right, let's try to answer questions that people might have. So this is my TN. First question: will it fit Kaku notebook? Will it fit the TN? Will it fit in my standard TN? I don't know. We'll find out. So that's half. Just sort of a, it does fit. It does fit. So if you want to make it fit, it's fine. I don't know how you're going to do it though. Let's see. Let's try and do this. So I've inserted that. So yeah, it does fit, but it's a bit of a stretch here. So you make up your mind. If you want to use your TN, go ahead. But for notebooks like this, I suggest you have a custom made. And I'm pretty sure there'll be a few companies out there who will make custom for this. I think another brand has the same thickness. I don't know. But yeah, I think custom covers are the way to go. But I also would use this. It just depends, really. It's personal preference. And then Kaku, obviously it will fit because it's made for TNs. There you go. That's one question I had. And then question number 2. Hello Vivian, this is for you. And is this pink? Is this peach? What is the color? So I think this is a blush pink peach. It kind of looks pink and sort of peachy at the same time. It depends on where. It's like, okay, that's orange, so that is looking more of peachy, and that's brown, again peachy. But if you put a pink one, I'll have this. It's looking more like a pinkish shade. But if you really want to know, this is a cream colored clip, and this is a white colored puncher. That's the color comparison, and I'll leave it at that. What else might be questions? Hold on, let me just. And then another possible question is, can I have this without the, what you call this one, a page divider? Probably not, because it's purchased with this, so I'm guessing if you really don't like it, then you just have to cut it. That's what I think anyway. And then that means you're missing this one, which can be personalized, but again, you can use it as a charm. And that's all what I can think in terms of questions. Okay, let's talk about my first impression. First impression when she showed it to me yesterday is that, oh my god, I love it. I really do. And I'm like, my system next year is sorted and now I want to use this, and now I have to rethink how I use my system for next year and what I need to do. But the good thing is I'm doing a TN, so this is a TN size, and I'll figure it out. And as I said, I love the product. I've seen it, she's shown it to me, like she shared me the pages and showed me the cover before it got released, and I said, okay, that's beautiful, but nothing beats seeing the product, holding it in your hand. And first thing I fell in love with is the paper. I've never touched a Cosmo Air paper before, and the first thing I thought was like, yes, it is thicker, it's like a dory, it's on a cream side or like off-white, creamish, and just, yeah, that's and I like the fact that you have this as an extra, because I always struggle with finding covers out there on specific products, and I love the flexibility of this design, the thoughtfulness of it, the simplicity of it, and just, you know, the simple lines. It's clean, but then again, that's me, that's how I journal, that's how I like my things. I like it simple, I like subtle design covers, and I like the fact that if I want to use it as a collage, I can do it without these lines being too obvious, because I personally don't like lines, especially if it's dark. But because it's here, I can utilize it and put a photo. If I want to use this as a photo a day, I can place a photo here and place the details here, and I can do that. If I want a full spread, I can do a full spread. So yeah, I love the simplicity of this one and the flexibility. And the last page. I know it's just 10 pages, but I love this. How it became a design element as well as become functional. But yeah, and that's it. I hope that was helpful. It's now available on Elaine's site on Etsy. And that's it. If you have any questions, I'll try and answer it in the comments or just message Elaine. And that's it. Hope you have a good day. Bye.